Ready your weapon while crawling. You can move horizontally left.
Yo, what's good? This the Mad Gamer back with another one. Make sure you go ahead and clone the like button for the algorithm.
Oh no, my hairless twin got out! Hello, family. Let's eat all the garbage we want.
And then make sure you go ahead and subscribe up, because we got all the newest games, gaming news. We got old games, we got new games, documentaries, PC, console game. We got it all, man, on this one.
Oh my God!
You see it, man. Death Stranding 2 developer Hideo Kojima says, "I'm the same as Tom Cruise. I want to keep creating things until I die." Now, you've seen the montage, you know what I mean, all the games he made so far, or his company made so far. And I hope he does keep creating games, because I'm starting to dig into some of these old games. I'm on Metal Gear Rising right now, and it is amazing. I can't believe some of these games were made back in the day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing the game from 2013. And it doesn't look as good as the new games, but it plays just as good, maybe even better. It's definitely more crazy, if you know what I mean, more graphic. So after that, Kojima continues. He said, "My life has been dedicated to creating things. This is my joy. I want to create for as long as my body and my brain will keep working." And then he says, "I will think about stopping if it begins to inconvenience the people around me. But I want to keep creating things until I die." Woo! Yeah, that's a dub right there. And as you see, you've seen what I did to Death Stranding. Yeah, I mean, you got the new Metal Gear remake. I think it's Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is gonna be the remake. But I'm gonna be beating all these joints, bro. I'm gonna be beating all these joints straight up. And you know I'm gonna go revisit the old ones. But let's just take a second to talk about his games that he makes.
I am not entertained!
Like, for example, Death Stranding. I didn't come out with a Death Stranding review per se, but I did give it a review score. This game was an excellent game, but it was flaws in it. Like, when you drove, the driving was super slow. That was my biggest flaw with this game. The driving was super duper slow. And there was a lot of cutscenes, but they made it flow. It wasn't like a full movie game, and it wasn't like really cutscenes were intertwined with the gameplay. You get what I'm saying? And another big gripe I had about the game is you had to always keep going into your menu. Unless I didn't find it, it was no quick select for the guns. You know, if you press right on the D-pad, it was a quick equip, but it was no quick weapon switch. So having to hold down right on the D-pad, it just really slowed down combat. But this is an RPG, so you know how that go. You get what I'm saying? It didn't slow it down to tactical based combat or anything. But another huge problem with this game, unless I didn't find it, it was just very hard to traverse, because I had to keep constantly opening the map. It slowed down the gameplay so much. I think that's where a lot of the time on this game, why it took so long, is because the weapon select and looking at the map. I mean, constantly pressing start, looking at the map, constantly. And over in the right hand corner, I just think they should have had a mini map, and it would have made the game so much better. Just to point you if you're going north, south, east, or west. And I saw another interesting thing. Check this out, y'all. How much of Kojima's games are actually cutscenes? Alright, now check this out. Oh, that's Raiden when he was in regular form. Check out my video, bro, how Raiden lost his eye and his arm. Woo. Alright, so check this out, bro. This is how much of Kojima's games are actually cutscenes. Metal Gear Solid, we got coming in at 20%. I'm gonna just round these up because they're 0.29. 20%. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 2, 23%. Metal Gear Solid 3, 26%. Metal Gear Solid 4, 40%. Woo! Metal Gear Solid 5, 8%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Death Stranding, 15%. Death Stranding 2, 15. Well, I'm sorry. Death Stranding 2, 16%. And I should have rounded up for some of these, but I wasn't doing all that. You get the point, right? So when I was playing Death Stranding, I did feel like it was a lot of cutscenes and long cutscenes. It says that it's 6 hours and 1 minute of cutscenes, but it did not seem like that. But it looks like Metal Gear Solid 4 has the highest with 40%. Well, oh yeah, I'm gonna round now, my bad. 41% of the game being cutscenes. Now, I don't know how he does it and chops it up, but I love the way the games end up, you feel me? And you heard him. He gonna keep doing it till he dies, so.
Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Over and over and over, you feel me? We got one huge request, and I'm sure a lot of people got the same request. PT. PT. We need PT. Remake, remaster, I don't give a dang. We need PT. We need PT.